Okay, Thomas, well, thank you for everything you've done for the club and good luck in the future. Sorry, mate, I've got to take this. Hello? Oh, hi, Brighton. 2.2 million for Marcus Wade? Not a chance, not a chance. I'll tell you what, 3.4 million, and that's as low as I'm going to go. Alright, you have a deal. Okay, bye. Duffhead, call F and Lido. Tell them they can turn pro. Hi guys, I'm Aussieville and welcome to Season 14, Episode 12 of The Impossible Dream of Bala Town. And today we send the Wags out twice. First up in the League Cup final against Barry Town. Then in the fourth round of the Welsh Cup proper. It's going to be away to the New Saints in that one. But the big news is Marcus Wade, we have accepted a bid from Brighton, 3.4 million. And the reason we've accepted it is because you can see right there, 50% of his next fee will be owed to Af and Lido. That's £1.7 million going Af and Lido's way, and as much as I genuinely like Marcus Wade, I think he's one of my favourite players, just generally a Football Manager 20, but he came in under the Penis Initiative. He was brought in to be developed and sold on for a profit, and that's what we need to do. So we got a bid in that's a little bit, ideally I would have liked 5 million, but I don't think that's going to happen. So we'll miss him if he's gone, and hopefully we'll send him out on a high in this final that's upcoming. But yeah, that is what it is. It is Marcus Wade looking as though he is going to be leaving us. And one other player has departed, and that is Thomas Quinn. Now, Thomas Quinn is a good player. There is no doubt about that. We got 5.5 million for him. His contract was coming towards the end. So we wish him well. And you can see there, the scouts still think he's a good player. The reason that I've sold him, though, is that if you actually look at a comparison with him and Sam York, if we go all the way down to Sam York, there's not much difference. Sam York is a very good player. We've got a lot of other young players sort of in the squad that are midfielders as well. So I just thought we have a midfielder too many, basically. So we've sold him on to give others some playing time. Sam York is almost as good, if not as good. So I don't think we'll miss him too much. But yeah, so he has left us as well. And that is pretty odd. There's one other thing to catch you up on, and that is we've had an injury to Robert Riola. 2 to 5 weeks, you can see there, with a calf strain. Not the end of the world. We do have, obviously, Fomin, who can play left side for us as well. But, obviously, it's still a blow. He's still a good player for us. So, he will hopefully be back for Marseille when the European football starts up again. But that is now everything caught up on. That brings us, of course, so we have come straight back. You haven't missed anything. So, we're still top of the league, having beaten Kefin Druids last time out. This is what we're focusing on today. We've got the final first up against Barry Town, then the New Saints in the Welsh Cup fourth round. Let's go have a look at what we're doing for this final. So you can see here we are very much the favourites for this one. We are at Rodney Parade for this particular final, which is at least a proper football stadium, not a cricket pitch. So it's going to be Damien Broad is their manager. We can see him here. We've played him before. He's a decent manager without being outstanding. An attacking, passing style of play is what we're expecting from them. We're not expecting the 4-3-3. We're expecting something a little bit more involved in it, which is maybe a little bit of a shame because I always feel like you can get down the outside to teams when they play like that. We can see their positional heat map there, their key passes, and their passing network and their key passes as well. They lost to Connor's key last time out. Let's have a look and see what we're up against here and what we're sending out to try and beat them. So it is Craven in goal. He is the only fit goalkeeper we have. So he's going in this one. It's Gurke, Evans and KDH as the back three. Ewan as the right back. It's Parry as the left back. It's York and Buckley in midfield. It's Evans with Allmark and Wade in what could be his final appearance for the club up top. You can see no goalkeeper on the bench, which is a little bit of a concern. Dixon's missing this one through injury. Also missing this one through injury, who would be involved otherwise, is Denny Gami. So it's not the strongest team of Wags. You can see Noster's upset because we rejected a decent bid. I think it was about 11, 12 million for him from... he's a Wonder Kid. Oh, there you go. From Bayer Leverkusen, but obviously we're not going to sell a Wonder Kid if we don't have to. I didn't realise he was a Wonder Kid. We've got 2 Wonder Kids at the club now. That shows progress, doesn't it? Anyway... let's go play this final. Alright then, here we go. We can see the way they are lining up. Pula is their key player. 20 goals he has this season. I'm pretty sure he was Welsh Player of the Year as well. Like actual Welsh Player of the Year. So he's quite good. Certainly at this level and certainly for them in the way they play. But hopefully we're going to be able to counteract that. Let's have a look here. What do you want to say? Gomez says, tell the team to pick up where they left off. All right, so let's maybe go assertive. Where is it here? Carry on from where you left off last game. We were quite good against Kef and Druids, albeit it was a much, much stronger team than this. All right, and here we go at Rodney Parade. Hopefully to lift our first trophy of the season. I'm usually very, very confident with the Wags, but the rest of the league seems to be catching us up, certainly at Wag level, and they just haven't quite been performing as well as I would have liked recently. Here we go, Ewan with a throw. It's there for Allmark, back to Ewan. Ball to the back post, Wade is there, and Wade straight into Garmi's hands. He, of course, was formerly at our club as well. He came through our academy. What's going to happen here as the highlight continues. Ball forward. Ewan's there. Brings it down nicely. KDH has it now. He gets it forward there for Buckley. Buckley back for Sam York. Sam York over there for Dean Parry. I am hopeful now with the departure of Quinn that York will play a lot bigger role in the team. I think too with Buckley, he is genuinely good. There's a decent cross. Allmark's there in the box. There for Wade. And Marcus Wade, if he is to be leaving us, he said goodbye with his 13th of the season. Allmark with the assist. It's 1-0 after 11 minutes. And that is magnificent. Wonderful, wonderful stuff from our Wags there. So I was saying, like, with Buckley is genuinely good. Sam York is just massively underused right now. Good finish from Sam York, from Marcus Wade, wasn't it? So I do think selling Quinn, we get a little bit of cash in for him. It's not the biggest fee, obviously, but it gets his wages off. Not that, he was on big wages. Allmark's pounced again there. He pulls it back. It's Wade again, and Wade over the bar this time. Oh, a golden opportunity to put us 2-0 up and almost put this final to bed. The only downside to selling Quinn is that he could drop in and play as a defensive midfielder. Now, one position the position I think that I want to upgrade other than left back is an upgrade basically. Is Sam Evans pounces there. Ball through for Damien Allmark, and Allmark sticks it away. 19th of the season for him. And it is now 2-0, and hopefully that will be that as the Wags go marching on. So that sort of defensive midfield role is a position that I would like to try and strengthen next. Sam Evans did really well there, didn't he? Won the ball back, wonderfully threaded through ball, and that is 2-0. Sam Evans, another player that is underused by us, mainly because Denny Garmi has come in and run the roost in that particular position, but Sam Evans is very, very good as well. That ball was towards Wade. He regains possession. Crosses blocked, picked up there by Ewan. And let's see what he can do here. If we are to lose Marcus Wade, we are dead smack in the middle of the January window, so we do have time to replace players. Parry's done okay there. Can he get a cross in? It's back post to Ewan. Ewan in for Allmark, and Allmark hits the post. We have options to cover him in the right wing position. We have Jason Isaac, the young striker, who can come in and cover at as a striker. There's another ball for Allmark, and Allmark draws a decent save from the goalkeeper. And it is all Wags, isn't it? It is all Wags so far. Here we go again. Sam Evans with a corner. Towards the back post. Allmark, it's headed away. Gurke picks that up. He gets it. Oh, can't quite find Buckley. Cleared away, but Ewan will pick that up. And that'll end the highlight. But you've got to say, so far so good. This is going nicely for us. Another highlight starts with us in possession. York will pick up the defensive header. Sam York, crossfield pass, finds Ewan. Ewan, first time cross. It's cleared away by McCarthy. Picked up by Kenny Buckley. Kenny Buckley's in. Kenny Buckley scuffs his finish straight into the arms of the goalkeeper. Yes, Sam Evans is very, very good. Decent passing, good technique, good vision, good first touch. He is somebody who is potentially as good as Denny Garmi. It's just that Denny Garmi kind of hit the ground a little bit running more, and so we've played him a little bit more. But both of them, of course, are Penis Initiative players, and that's the post going the other way and saving us. I tell you what, 2-1 in this game would be ridiculously harsh. We'll give them some praise. We've done quite well here. And we go about to find ourselves under a little bit of pressure, and that is looping over. And it's a goal kick for Bala Town. So I think we'll be okay without Wade. I think we'll be okay without Quinn. It just basically gives some younger players more game time. And if it comes to Europe, what do we want to say? It's got to be an assertive. Don't get complacent. Yamaguchi can come in as a quality midfield option in place of Quinn. I was kind of a choice between selling Quinn or Yamaguchi. I did feel like one of them had to go, and Quinn's a little bit older, and we could get a little bit more money for him. So that's what we did, basically. Parry goes to close down Kendrick. Parry has won it back, has he? Apparently he has. We'll take it. And we build and go from the back. Buckley gets the ball forward for Wade. Wade gets past his man with a good first touch. Can Marcus Wade get a second? No, he cannot. A little bit ambitious there, perhaps. Especially, well, maybe even selfish is the word, when he had Allmark there with him. But what can you do? Come on, boys. Can we get a third? A third goal now would pretty much wrap this up for us, wouldn't it? Damien Allmark. He keeps possession. Crosses it in. It can't quite find Marcus Wade. And here come Barry Town again. Allmark as a target man has been quite good. I was looking at Allmark's attributes. And he is good. I mean, he's physically quite good. Good pace, good jumping reach, good strength. So I was kind of looking at him thinking, how can we get the best out of you? And particularly if we're going to play this formation, which I don't necessarily always want to, because we do have a lot of wingers at the club, and a lot of wingers that we've brought in. Oh, what is the keeper doing there? A lot of the keepers that we've brought in under the Penis Initiative to try and then sell on. So Wade's gone past his man again. Can he pick out a teammate? This time he goes back to Sam Evans. And Sam Evans, with his first of the season, surely wraps up the final. It's 3-0 now to Bala Town. And that should be that. A really, really good goal there. Marcus Wade, he is putting on a display. As I said before, if it is to be his final game for the club, he's leaving us with some fond memories there. It's taken a little bit of deflection, actually. I think that might actually be Buckley's goal. But Sam Evans has been given it. And 3-0 is now the score. And well, it's happy days, isn't it? Happy, happy days. Wade over a free kick. Decent again. It's missed everybody. Allmark goes to pick it up. Allmark, interesting. Loses out in the end. Win comes forward. That's a loose touch. No, we can't quite get to that with Parry. They found a little bit of space on the overlap there. Here's Pooler. He is their danger man. Cross in towards the box. It's at the edge of the area and just over the bar. Do we want to change anything? We probably could, but we might give Marcus Wade a standing ovation in a little bit here as he leaves the club. Again, we don't know for sure that he's going to leave, but you know he's going to be on a lot more money at Brighton. They're going to offer him a lot more. With 5 minutes to play, let's rise as one and thank Marcus Wade for what has been a wonderful spell at the club if he is to be leaving. Evans with a free kick. It's headed towards goal from Buckley, was it? And just past the post. Here we go again. Ewan for Buckley. Cross in again. That's too close to the goalkeeper. And, well, they're a beaten team, aren't they? We're in the 90th minute. They're 3-0 down. I would like to keep a clean sheet in the final, particularly for Craven, you know, who's come in. He's not good enough. He'll never play in the first team again after this because McCarthy won't be cup tied. But he's done okay. He's done okay. And there it is, boys. We have won the League Cup again.
Aussie, congratulations, mate. You just got your trophy back.
Yeah, look, thanks, Chaz. I mean, after what happened in last year's final, we really wanted this one. So I'm delighted. I'm delighted with the performance. I'm delighted with the results. And I'm particularly happy for Marcus Wade. It looks like this was his last game for the club. So I'm really, really pleased that we were able to send him out a winner. So a dominant performance in the final. I tell you what, it was a very open final. How many shots is that? It's over almost 50 shots. 48 shots, is it? So that's been a good one for the neutrals. But the class shone through at the end, and the class was all in the Bala Town shirts, really, wasn't it? Very well done, boys. Don't let it get to your heads, but that was quite nice. So Bala Town win the Welsh League Cup. It was only away from us for a season. We've got it back, and it was a good performance from us, wasn't it? 128 grand for winning the final. There's all the medal winners. So yeah, give that a quick look. Hopefully, I'm always terrified there's going to be a non-wag in there, but I think I've done okay again this year. Another League Cup win for Bala Town. A couple of slip-ups there from us, isn't there? But we have more or less dominated it. Sam Evans, well done to you, sir. Great to see you doing well, given a chance in a big game like that. James Milner, Rusco's been sacked. Oh, what a day it is. All right, come back to us, Scotty boy. Come on. Oh, we'll keep an eye on it. But Rusco has been... It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Bad luck, Scotty boy. Who the hell is that? Oh, this is a midfielder we're looking to sign. So this could be potentially the guy I'm looking to get in as an upgrade on Brett Brewerton. Decent defensively, but a good deep-lying playmaker, and we can kind of train him into the position a little bit as well. These wages could be a problem, but I'll deal with that off camera, and then hopefully we'll see him in a Bala Town shirt. But there we go, guys. That is that. We will be back to face the new Saints. The Wags will go again. Let's hope we put in a decent performance again. Okay, welcome back, and, well, it has happened. Marcus Wade has left us. He has gone to join Brighton for £3.4 million. I'm genuinely disappointed to see him leave, but it had to happen. We signed him because we wanted to sell him on as a profit. He's worth $10 million now. Makes you wonder if we could have got a little bit more for him, but he was a wonderful player for us. He's been a wonderful player for the Welsh League. And now it's time to let him go spread his wings and see how he can do. And the reason that we've done that is here. Athletic have got £1.7 million now, and hopefully that'll be enough to turn them professional. If we go and have a quick look, do we have any sense of their finances are secure? You'd hope so after getting £1.7 million. So as I said, hopefully they'll turn professional, and that's exactly why we're doing what we're doing here. But yeah. It is what it is, I suppose. Now, there is a little bit of other news. I'll try and fly through this as quickly as possible. You can see, where are we here? Where's Preston? He's trying to steal our coaches to be their managers again, which is unbelievable. Go and get your own managers, Preston. What's the best way to do? So let's go to Wales first of all. We have had a retirement, and it was one that we were expecting, and I'm expecting one or two more, to be honest. But Joe Roden, he's retiring at the end of the year. He's 35, as I said. It was completely expected. So that's going to be one sort of spot as it's for a central defender freed up. Perhaps we're looking at maybe Ben Evans coming in. I'll have to have a bit of a closer look. So that is that. And the other relatively big news, to be honest, is we got this bid in for Mark Noster, of course, a wonder kid, £45.5 million. Obviously, I really thought about accepting this, and it seems absolutely ridiculous to reject it, but the thing is that we couldn't replace him. We have Ballerini, but obviously I think Mark Noster is going to be better, and particularly I'm looking at playing with wingers. And as a sort of a right back rather than a wing back, he could be an absolute star. So yeah, we couldn't replace him, so I rejected it, but not because it's a ridiculous bid, an absolutely ridiculous bid, £45.5 million for a young right back. But we don't need the money, as I keep saying. We have more than enough money for where we are. We don't need to expand our facilities anymore. The only thing money could go towards is wages, but even then we have enough money for, that wages should keep going up. So yeah. It seems ridiculous to reject it, but like I say, we couldn't replace him, so it just would have left us weaker, I think. But let's go and have a look now at what we're doing here. We are playing the new Saints in the Welsh Cup 4th round. Quick look here. They have another new manager. They are going through managers like nobody's business right now. So it's Troy Brown is the new guy, and he does actually look quite good. Which is disappointing. But they're a balanced passing style of play. We're expecting a bit of a bus park. He's obviously gone to the Scott Rusco School of Management. As my mouse decides to freeze, there we go. We're expecting them. You can see they're quite compact. Passing network is there, and key passes as well. They do like to cross it in, don't they? Let's have a quick look at the team we're sending out now. With the departure of Wade and Isaac with a bout of food poisoning, as you can see there, we only really have one fit striker right now. That is Wags qualified, of course. So McCarthy comes in for goal. He is not cup tied for this one, so he comes in to begin the era in the Wags. It's Parry, Gurke, KDH and Ewan as the back four, York and Bukley in midfield. Smith comes in. He is, of course, the new Marcus Wade, next cab off the rank. Hopefully he'll kick on now that be able to give him a lot more first team football. Sam Evans continues. He was brilliant last time out, and Lewis goes down the right. Again, another one of those Wags qualified players that is here on the Peanuts Initiative. It's Allmark going up top as the target man. Let's hope the change in formation doesn't bring a change of form. I wonder if the TNS club culture says play the Rusco bus park because it's amazing how many of their managers come in and they just play that same formation. But anyway, is there any former players of ours that have been traders? I don't recognise any names there, so that's fine. What do we say? Pick up where you left off. I mean, it worked okay for us last time, didn't it? So let's try that again. Some calm, we have faith, and hopefully we will indeed pick up where we left off. We are getting a few players back from injury now as well. Brewerton is back. Arias has just come back. So ahead of the return of European football, it's good that some of these star players for us are back. We've got a corner. Smith knocks it in. It's a penalty, and it's going to be Gurke to take. Omar bundled over. And well, let's see if Gurke can stick this away for us. Come on, John Gareth. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. It's 1-0 for Bala Town at the New Saints. Excellent, excellent start. Demand a little bit more, and Gurke makes no mistake with that. His fourth of the season, though I think his others have been from set pieces rather than from the penalty spot. Not the best penalty we'll see, to be honest. Goalkeeper probably should have done a little bit better with that. But we're not going to be complaining too much about it. So we could do with another WAGS qualified striker now that Wade has officially left us. Let me know what you think of that. It is disappointing, but it was all part of the master plan. We got him for cheap, relatively speaking, and York has gone and just decided to even things up for us. Come on, Sam. You sell Quinn to give York more first-team football, and he goes and does that. McCarthy, it's a good penalty. No chance whatsoever for that one, and that is 1-1. So it's not going to be quite as comfortable. It's a debut goal for Scott Riley. And it's a good penalty, isn't it? I don't think many goalkeepers would have got anywhere near that, to be honest. Who's Scott Riley? Do we need to be worried about him? No, he's decent. On loan from Celtic. You can see the quality of players that are coming into the league now. That again, it is actually a good thing. Oh, and James Lewis gives us back the lead. Gareth Smith with the corner. Lewis with the header. It's 2-1. And that's more like it, boys. That's more like it. But yeah, you can see the quality of players that are coming into the league now. It's promising, and I am hopeful. I know was it Gazmonster, I think, in the comments was sort of saying that they've almost caught up with sort of the WAGs now, which is good. As I keep saying, it's frustrating because we're losing more games now, but it is good ultimately, and hopefully we'll see some of the they'll kick on in Europe now as well, because let's not forget that next season we have the extra Champions League spot. The second team goes into the qualifying rounds for the Champions League. Let's face it, they're unlikely to do well against the sort of teams that they're going to be playing in that runners-up sort of non-champions group. But they'll parachute down to the Europa League and then Euro 2. So there's a chance, of group stage football in Euro 2, which again is going to be a massive boost for the coefficient. So in a way, I'm almost disappointed that FM21 is coming out. We've still got, about 2 months or so. But in a way, I'm disappointed because it's off the coast. It's just about clear. I feel like everything is just starting to come together now. We're getting to the point where we beat Chelsea away from home this year in the Champions League. The Welsh League is getting better and better all the time. Not the best effort there from Smith. So in a way, it's a little bit disappointing. I almost don't want it to end, but I'm not getting the best game out of Sam Evans here. We do have Davis on the bench, John Davis, so we might look to make a change there. Though I do wonder with their 5-man midfield if maybe it's just a case of, there's just no space in there for him. The New Saints with possession here, though. It looks like we are getting a little bit outdone in midfield. I wonder if we should drop Evans back in a little bit, just help out midfield, sort of, so we have 3 for 3. Hansen, I tell you what, that's a good goal, isn't it? He's absolutely done somebody for in our defensive line there and then tucked it away fairly nicely, you have to say. So it's 2-2. Is it KDH that he does here? It is going to be KDH, isn't it? Oh, absolutely mugged him off through the legs. McCarthy, no chance in goal. And it's 2-2, as I said. All right, so let's try this. No. really annoying, isn't it, trying to get that middle one in? So what we can do is we can have Sam Evans go as the advanced playmaker. We'll put you on attack, and we can go Buckley as the Mazzella. I think I like that. I wonder if actually what we should do is move Sam Evans into the... Sam... What is me with names? Too many Sams. I'm just going to edit this out so I stop swearing. There we go. Got there eventually. So we'll try that. Just tighten things up a little bit for ourselves in midfield. It has been an even game. We'll tell them to get creative here, perhaps. See, I mean, it's a case of next goal wins. I don't know if it's extra time or replay. I'm assuming extra time. It is going to be extra time. We haven't been particularly good there, have we? All right. So let's go assertively. Not please. Let's get out there. Let's win this game of football, please, boys. Buckley's had a good game. He's pretty much the only one, though, isn't he? I'm wondering, where's Sam Evans? He has improved a little bit. Matt Training's gone up to a 6-7 since we changed things around in midfield there, so that's promising. Here we go with a throw. Ewan in for Smith. Smith with a cross towards the back post, headed away. I thought Sam Evans could get to that, but I was mistaken. Wright has the ball. He gets it. Oh, where is our defence? Where is our defence? McCarthy with a big save. But that wasn't particularly good, was it? Let's try and just close up those lines and make it a little bit difficult for them in possession, shall we? We've got a corner to defend here. Towards the back post. It's not the best. It's swung out anyway. So, terrible work there from the New Saints. And we do... Why is Hansen highlighted? We do have a goal kick here. McCarthy goes short for KDH. And that ends the highlight. Well, that was worth watching, wasn't it? It was a nice pass from McCarthy. Let's try and demand more. Ewan is not having the best game. We do have more we could bring on, though he is left-footed. But he is also a good player. So, potentially a good player anyway. So let's make that change. Let's try inside forwards. And let's try getting these guys forward a little bit more and see if we can create ourselves something that way. We're going to have to keep an eye on penalty takers here as well. I don't want this episode to go too long. Isaac's a good penalty taker on the bench, so we might look to bring him on. Evans is a good penalty taker as well. So that's probably our two subs. KDH and Smith will come off. So we'll do that closer to time if it's something that needs to happen. Let's see if we can demand a little bit more. Allmark's not having a great game up there. Can we win that? We cannot, but Gurke picks up the loose ball. Here we go. John Lewis. He's got the overlapping parry. Cuts inside like you want him to do. Can he pick a pass now? He goes himself. And that is very, very selfish. Very, very silly. And that ends the highlight. Come on, boys. Let's show some passion here. We're getting towards the end. Let's make these subs. Allmark is not the best penalty taker, is he? So let's get Isaac on for him. Go as an advanced forward for me, please, mate. Ben Evans for KDH was the other one, wasn't it? And it looks as though it's going to be, for the second episode in a row, it's going to be penalties to try and decide it. All right. Well, I should have taken Lewis off. Look at that. A penalty taking of one. Let's hope it doesn't come down to that. All right. Again, apologies if this episode does go a little bit long now. There's been a lot to catch you up on during the transfer window, and now extra time and penalties again. Isaac takes it. Isaac sticks it away. 1-0. All right, McCarthy now. Let's see what he can do. Can he make himself a hero nice and early on here in his Wags career? Riley's already scored one penalty, but that's all he gets. That's all he gets. McCarthy makes the save. Gurke now steps up. He's already got one penalty today. Can he put his second one away? Gurke. Yes, he can. I tell you what, they haven't been convincing either of them, but they've both found their way into the back of the net. Here we go with Wright. He steps up against McCarthy now. Another save here would be absolutely huge. Right. Oh, McCarthy guesses the right way, but can't quite get there. It's Dean Parry, the young... He's probably 17 now. The left back. What can he do? Parry sticks it out. That's a good penalty into the roof of the net. That is 3-1. Hansen, who scored a wonderful goal in regular time. Can McCarthy stop him now? Oh, he can. Straight at him, and McCarthy makes the save, and that is almost that. 3-1 now. Who's going to be the hero? Is it Ben Evans? It's Sam York. Gave away the penalty, of course. He has the chance to be the hero, and if it's not him, McCarthy has the chance to be the hero, and then somebody else who will probably be Ben Evans has the chance to be the hero. So plenty of time to be a hero. But let's hope Sam York does this. First time of asking. Come on, Sammy boy. Come on, Yorkie. He does stick it away, and we have knocked out the New Saints on penalties. Little bit more tense than it perhaps needed to be, but we've snuck past a quite good New Saints side there and their new manager. Well done, boys. That's a good win. So Bala Town need shootout to get past the first, get into the fourth, or past the fourth round. More money in there. There is a lot of money in Welsh football these days, isn't there? And it's Cardiff met Uni in the quarter-final. So that'll be an interesting game, won't it? But that is it for today. If you have enjoyed that, please do hit thumbs up. What do we want to do here? Competitions. Have a quick look at everything. We've won the League Cup today. We've got ourselves into the quarterfinals of the Welsh Cup. And next time out, it is back to European action as we scroll down here and see that we will be playing FN20 away. We've cashed them up. Let's hope they don't spend any of that in the January window. And then it will be we going to Marseille. A huge game of Europa League football. Hopefully, we've still got, about a week to go of the transfer window. Hopefully, we'll be able to strengthen a little bit. We didn't end up, as you saw, we didn't get that defensive midfielder. Just the wages were way too much. So we'll keep looking for that one. But yeah, that's all for today, guys. If you have enjoyed that, thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Take care.